we go from here? Places unknown. Looks like some kind of wasteland.
There must be a way inside down there.
Yeah.
That looks like some kind of landing bay.
It
Cool.
looks like nothing of the sort.
What do you mean?
You're nothing like I expected from a friend of Foster's. Such an odd team.
An old rescue vessel from the Requisition and a man without a past. None of our marks knew what hit them. And then we were gone. The stuff we pulled off. You wouldn't believe it.
I believe it. I was one of your jobs.
A thieving rich kid with a gambling problem hardly qualifies. I got the brief. Not much of an extraction, really. No one giving a shit about you where you dug down. Only challenge Foster could see was that your grandfather wanted you to willingly hand back whatever it was you stole from him.
Oh.
You're wrong about everything. Even Foster.
So I was wrong
I
as well.
seriously doubt that I am. He was good, Foster. Always had his eye on the ball. You may think you knew him, that he felt sorry for you, but he would never let that happen. I don't know what went wrong that night, why Foster died, but I'm sure you don't understand much of it either.
Sorry, I didn't mean to threaten your romance.
Cute.
Man, the AI is really hostile. Holy shit. I'm gonna predict that our what's it called? Relationship is gonna
Finally,
evolve.
something.
Alright, what do we got here? Pull. I'm pulling.
It's stuck. I need some
It's
force.
stuck.
Does the gun pack any punch?
Ooh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Where the hell do I shoot? Here?
Wow. I like it.
I'm taking the gun offline to preserve energy.
Oh, so the gun requires energy. Yeah, look at that. I can see that. I can see there's a thing, the crystal, the triangle on the HUD. Interesting. Do we need to shoot that too? No. Oh,
be
look at
damned.
this.
Are you getting all this?
I'm with you.
So I'm actually starting to wonder if we have AI with us or it's a person.
You're right. It all looks completely untouched.
Yes, Grandpa Foster. I always believed in you. Really cool. I assume we need to go down there. Yep, nothing here.
You were right about the palace. What's the plan now?
We get Foster back, and then we leave.
I
And
was
make
hoping for
babies.
something more specific.
I suppose we're looking for some sort of apparatus like the one Gramps had.
Would that be the soul sucker?
I'll know it when I see it.
Even if you did find the thing, this place is dead. What mythic technology might be here is now useless.
We just need to power her up. Tell her that we're here. I can feel this is going to work out just fine.
Shouting.
Hello? Anyone home?
I'm moving
Yes.
down. There must be some sort of power below the halls.
Man, the details, really stunning. Stunning. So soon we need to go down, yeah. There's nothing here. Moving on. Nothing happened. I like how it's gold and white. Just like the dress from however long ago? 2 years ago? The blue, black, white, gold. Just like this place, the dress was white and gold. Ooh, look at that, it's a mirror. What are we gonna see? Ourselves. Hello. Hello. Hello, governor. Always go left.
I recognize these. They look like the stone faces at the gates between the garden terraces. Maybe it's a door of some sort.
Yes,
We called them
perhaps.
gatekeepers. They were supposed to make us ponder if we were worthy to pass.
You're not getting through without power, and this place is dead.
Those guys are the ones who tell you not to whine about you being tired, because they haven't slept the whole night. Fucking gatekeepers. I mean, nice people. Don't mean to be very hateful. Sometimes,
This leads back up.
yes. This leads back up. Perhaps there's something... Oh. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, as I was saying, sometimes you don't think when you speak. And you say some stupid shit, which you regret. But it's fine. All of us make mistakes. I don't. I mean, look at me. I'm Mr. Perfect. Or Mrs. Perhaps I'm a lady with a very deep voice. Descent. Is there anything up here? I know what this reminds me of, by the way. Like, the aesthetic looks a lot like Great Gatsby. Very much like the Great Gatsby. Okay, we're going down. Alley-oop. Oof. So I guess once we go down, we can't shoot right away.
It's a voice.
It looks like a tuning fork.
Obviously. The resourcefuls call them voices. Strike them and let the true tone interfere to find clarity and enlightenment.
Oh man.
Of course.
You know what? I'm actually starting to like the AI more and more. It's
What
stupid.
does that mean?
The suit detects a pattern to the sound, and the decryption is kicking in.
Is there anything? Does anything open up? Man, it's so dark. I'm feeling kinda uneasy. I would probably be scared shitless if I would be anywhere, like on some planet that's not mapped, doesn't have anything on it. Then suddenly, like, you find a palace.
I bet that's an activation mechanism for the door.
Yes. Can we do anything? Okay, I guess not. Yeah, and then you're just walking in a dark, very beautiful,
This is
untouched
meaningless.
place.
Foster is dead. Some things just cannot be undone. Think about it. If you could capture the souls of the dead in a cube, and then bring the person back to life, surely it would be a huge industry.
It's not like that. I know for a fact that he's in there.
I have wondered how you came to believe that. but I doubt that I'll agree with your reasoning. You resourcefuls are too far removed from reality to make sense. You've seen nothing but the bought and paid for fairy tale designed by your grandfather.
Well, the reality of my fairy tale upbringing was that it was all about this place. No, even before that, my genes. Grant spent centuries creating his resourcefuls, carefully picking potential from the gene pool. We were created to come here, and this feels very real to me.
Alright, so she's a genetically modified person. A test tube person. You put a little bit of stuff in a tube, you shake it well, voila, you have a baby. Oh, wow, look at that.
These, I know. We had rings exactly like them in the gardens.
The suit detects a small gravity charge inside the scepter.
Perhaps it can power the big door. The pedestal looks like the activation mechanism.
No, I just took it.
Just out of curiosity, what's the higher meaning of keeping scepters displayed inside huge rings made of gold? It does seem a bit much, even if you are filthy rich.
The rings were not for show. They are part of our training.
Oh, and you do what exactly? Step inside and feel wealthy?
Not quite. The rings spin up, and the challenge is to get out in one piece. At first, staying in there is the only sane thing to do. But as the hunger comes, the rhythm of the spinning starts to sink in. At some point, you realize that starving eats away at your chance of making it out. Then the leap. No, wait too long.
Right. You almost had me going there for a while.
So I'm assuming here that resourceful are like, those are the designer babies of this whatever foster guy. And they have this odd religion.
Way, I don't know if you noticed that there were no other exits from this pit than the big door. How I hope the scepter will magically make it open.
It will work.
Must be nice always feeling that the world will act in your favor. It doesn't, though. My guess is that you will learn this momentarily.
Oh, come on. Don't be so negative. Let's try it out. Bloop.
Now, let's see.
Nothing. What a shock. Looks like you might be joining Foster after all, just not the way you imagined.
Yeah, you gotta spin it a bit.
What Gramps did to hundreds of resourcefuls for this? I saw it the day I came to you. The subject lies down on a marble surface with a strange silver pattern. And the silver unfolds, pierces the skin, and slithers inside. In about half an hour, it consumes everything. All that remains is an empty slab of marble and a newly formed cube.
No.
He called it the translation. The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through separate doors. We said it 1,000 times, never realizing. I didn't catch Foster's soul in a magical cube. He was dying, and I translated him.
You killed him. The fact that your grandfather did unspeakable things doesn't prove he was right. That Foster can come back, that's insane.
It was the only chance we had, and believe me, I'm good at chances. I gamble for a living, remember? That's how I stayed alive all these years after leaving the gardens.
Well, this time it didn't pan out. Look at you now.
You think I'm giving up?
Would you look at that? Stuff's happening.
you see that? The dim glow.
The activation of the door must have triggered a chemiluminescent. Not uncommon for evacuation purposes.
So where the hell am I supposed to go? It's a long-ass corridor. What I'm assuming is there's mirror somewhere? No? I'm not gonna go there. And not there either. Going forward. Only forward. Only way. Okay, I guess we're not going forward because there's the door. Oh man. Okay. So, keeping with the always go left. So we came from over there. So left is this way. Door. There's a lot of doors.
This place is huge.
Yes. Very.
This hallway alone could easily house all the resourcefuls that ever were.
You finding anything here without coordinates would be a miracle. I compared the quarters you're in now with the overall structure of the planet. The palace is everywhere, all the way to the core. Huge sectors separated by the outside structures you were in.
Even the floor is reflecting. That's cool. Really cool. Props to the developers. Do I go down? I can descend. Is there anything to do? So, if I'm gonna descend here, man. Oh no, never mind. But I don't want to descend. What if I go further? How much further can I go? I can't imagine the game. Like being endless. Or giving endless possibility to run forward. It's probably gonna have some effect, me running around. Look, another. Ah, are you serious? Yes. Fucking, it's a loop? Oh man, my head starts to. I'm not fucking sure what's happening. But yes, what I assume right here is that we are in a loop. It's not big. It's mind games. Which is actually a pretty cool thing, like mechanics wise. Alright, let's descend then. Zoop. It's probably the right way anyway.
I'm getting some local increases in energy emission.
Know what it is?
Can't tell. It's not radiation. One of them is close to your location. I'll pin it to your HUD.
Yes. Put it on my
Got to
heads
give it
up
to him,
display.
the old man. This place is spectacular.
Nothing but an infinite palace would suffice for you resourcefuls.
I wish you'd stop calling me resourceful.
It's what you are.
I had the training, but I never bought into Gramps' vision. I never wanted any of this.
Yet here you are.
I was 6 the first time I ran away. I hiked for weeks to see what was beyond the gardens. When I finally reached the wall, Gramps was there waiting for me. There's nothing out there but people living like animals, fighting to please their immediate needs and desires. They have no ambition, no perspective. Why fight to get the best out of the little time you have on Earth when you could be fighting to have much more? He went on about the wonders of the palace, but he had already lost me. All I could hear was the blood rushing in my veins. I wanted that. To fight for the here and now. I decided that I would do whatever it took to make that happen. So I went back with him, to follow the training, figuring I'd need it to get away. And I was good.
Oh?
He called me his prize. Before the turn, I ran, just shy of 15. I've been out for 7 years now. Not
So
really
she's
what
23?
you'd call a
Two.
running away from home excursion.
Not really, no.
London, you've got to believe me. Foster was a bloody mess and wouldn't have made it out alive.
Oh.
None of us would if I tried to escape with him like that.
He gave you the lighter, so he must have wanted me to take you here. But he would never buy into your grandfather's delusions. It's so far-fetched it almost makes me sick.
Okay, so I messed up. The grandfather and the foster are not the same people. What a shocker. This is not where I'm supposed to go. Let's go here. So the grandfather is the mad genius. And the foster is the guy who served with London or something? I don't know. What's this? A throne!
Throne.
Oh, that was faster. Yes, let's... Oh! Fancy.
This must be it.
Oof. It's pretty. So, what's gonna happen here? Man, the stairs animation is really silly.
It looks exactly like the thing that made the cube.
Something's not right. I'm picking up a whole load of anomalies.
Oh. Gasp. What's happening?